Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem. So in this section we're going through adverbs. We've done adverbs, maybe not by name, but we've discussed it. So just to polish up more exercise and more revision, we're going to be doing adverbs inshallah. Just quick recap and a few new rules as well. So, pehla qaida, an adverb of place shows where the action took place. There's no new rules to add in here. The prepositions जो हम पहले इस्तेमाल करते थे, the same was going to be used here. ठीक है? अब वो घर में थे तो घर में खाते हैं तो घर में the preposition is an adverb ज़र्फ मकान. Just do three. Bismillah. Let's get started. Bismillah.
पानी सड़क पर बहता है.
The सड़क पर is an adverb of place. जी.
The water flows on the streets.
जी.
बच्चे हाल में बैठते हैं. The children sit in the hall. आदम किताब में देखता है. Adam looks in the book.
बारिश जंगल में गिरती है. The snow falls in jungle. फल दरख्तों पर उगते हैं. The fruits grow on trees. पत्ते दरख्त से गिरते हैं. Leaves fall from trees.
इसमें कोई नई चीज़ नहीं है. जी. Rule number 2. उसमें क्या होता है कि sometimes after an adverb you get the word ko. Some adverbs, it'll come with practice, not all of them. You get some of them, and inshallah as you go along you will see this. ठीक है, तो रात को, you can say रात में, but you can say रात को is better. रात को बच्चे सोते हैं. So do to each, just practice again. जी अब बिला दो.
पीर को उस्ताद साहिब होमवर्क देखते हैं. On Monday, उस्ताद gives homework.
He gives homework. जी.
मेरा भाई ईद के दिन बकरी पहनता है. On the day of Eid, my brother buys.
Wears. पहनता है.
Wears a
पगड़ी इमामा. जी. Next two.
ये बच्चे एक घंटे के लिए फुटबॉल खेलते हैं. This boy
ये बच्चे खेलते हैं.
These boys play football for
एक घंटा hour.
every hour.
No, every hour. एक घंटे के लिए.
For
an hour. जी.
हम द्वार को तकरीबन 10 घंटे के लिए सोते हैं.
ये आपके लिए कम है. आप तो 12-13 घंटा सोते हैं. नहीं जी.
And on the weekends.
Sunday. इतवार Sunday. तकरीबन
approximately 10 hours sleep.
जी. Next.
मैं दिन में स्कूल जाता हूँ और शाम को मदरसा. In the day I go to school and in the evening मदरसा. शाम को असर के बाद मैं बाहर बाग में बैठता हूँ. In the evening after asr I sit in the garden.
जी. Rule number 3. ये this is a new rule. ये नया कायदा है और यहाँ तवज्जो की ज़रूरत है. Okay, when you have the word jab or jabbi, what happens now is you will have two sentences. The sentence will have jab or jabbi, and then you have one sentence. The whole sentence becomes an adverb, and the second sentence becomes the main verb. अब देखो यहाँ क्या हो रहा है. जब मुअज्जिन साहिब अजान देते हैं. So now in this situation where we have the word of jab, that's the word jab, and the sentence after it forms one structure. Together, this becomes the adverb. So, the word to is sometimes added as a joiner. It's not always used, it can be used. You can get used to it as you go along. So really it's हम मस्जिद की तरफ चलते हैं. So we walk towards the masjid. So normally what has been, हम सुबह को मस्जिद की तरफ चलते हैं, हम रात को मस्जिद की तरफ चलते हैं, हम 3 बजे मस्जिद की तरफ चलते हैं. But in this sentence, the adverb becomes a पूरा जुमला, a whole sentence. फहिमत? समझ नहीं बात? तो जब मुअज्जिन साहिब अजान देते हैं is a time for the main verb. जब और जब be any of the two of them. Do to each for practice. जी.
जब तुम इसको मारते हो वो रोता है.
रोता है is गुजराती. जी.
Whenever you hit this child he cries.
When you hit this child he cries. जी.
जब फोन बजता है अहमद उसको उठाता है. Whenever the phone rings Ahmed answers it.
जी. Answers it, lifts it up. जी.
जब बर्फ गिरती है हम कोट पहनते हैं. Whenever snow falls we wear a coat.
जी.
जब बारिश बरसती है तो दरख्त उगते हैं. when the rain falls, the trees grow.
जी
जब उस्ताद सबक समझाते हैं हम सुनते हैं. When the teacher explains the lesson, we listen. जब बारिश नहीं बरसती है तो दरख्त मरते हैं. If rain does not fall, or when rain does not fall, the trees die.
when rain does not fall, the trees die. जी got a few adverbs in here. जी now here adverbs of manner. What the adverbs of manner do? They tell us how the action took place, like properly, attentively, inquisitively, quickly, firmly. All of those are adverbs of manner. How you do the verb. And in Urdu, you have like a word. You can have a word by itself. For example, jaldi. वो जल्दी बोलता है, he speaks quickly. So jaldi is an adverb by itself. Or you can have a normal word added followed by se or tara or ke साथ. So for example, मैं अच्छी तरह homework याद करता हूँ. तो मैं homework याद करता हूँ. How? अच्छी तरह. So अच्छी means good, but tara is feminine, so always have a feminine word before it. Adjectives. अच्छी तरह, बुरी तरह, मेहनत, effort. मेहनत के साथ with effort meaning effortly. You get the idea. Yes, not effortly, but فهمت? समझ में आई बात? So you can add these kind of words here. जी.
वो बहुत तेज बोलता है.
So what's the adverb of manner in here? तेज. जी.
He speaks quite fast. वो जल्दी नहीं आती. She does not come fast.
Quickly. जी जी.
अम्मी आहिस्ता पीती.
अम्मी
अम्मी आहिस्ता
पीती हैं.
हैं. The mother
drinks. आहिस्ता slowly.
Slowly.
जी.
पानी जोर से निकलता है. Water flows quickly.
Water comes out or flows very quickly. जी.
पत्ते आहिस्ता.
Sorry. जी.
पत्ते आहिस्ता उगते हैं. The plants grow slowly. बारिश जोर से गिरती है. The rain comes down fast.
Yeah. Rule number 5. Adverbs of frequency. Yeah, they show how often the action took place. So what's the adverbs of manner? And frequency, how often? Rozana came before every day. Har roz, har mahine, har din, har subah. Yes? Ji, next two.
ये बच्चे हमेशा लड़ते हैं. This child fights all the time. हम वक्तन फवक्तन.
That's an Arabic word really. Waqtan for waqtan, one time followed by another time. So periodically. Ji.
हम वक्तन फवक्तन पार्क में जाते हैं. We go to the park from time to time.
जी.
रोजाना 2 मर्तबा खाता.
Martaba is a very common word, times. So 2 martaba, 3 martaba, 4 martaba. Ji. I go to the park twice.
जी.
No, I eat twice. Ji.
हर हफ्ते हम कपड़े धोते हैं. Every month.
Every month. You have a big pile if you do it every month. Ji.
Every week.
Every week.
We wash our clothes.
We wash our clothes. Ji.
हर रोजाना अपने कपड़े बदलते हैं. Every day we change our clothes.
Ji.
हर हफ्ते हम अपने चचा
के
घर जाते हैं. Why is it के घर?
Because that's a good question. Kagar. Because it should have been like ko, kind of like here. Yeah, uski ki taraf. Like it's assumed preposition there. So when you go to something, it's like there's no ko or preposition after it, but it's kind of understood. So that's why they have it there.
And, every week we go to our uncle's house.
Yeah. Rule number 6. Now this is basically clarifying. If you have ko after an object, you don't translate it. If you have ko after an adverb, then you add on, in, at, time. So for example, मैं सबको सलाम करता हूँ. This ko does not need to be translated. It's just a sign and a marker to show the object. Okay? Now if you have the word, if it shows time or if it shows to have, you translate it. So मुझको नज़ला है, this ko is translated as what? Have. And रात को, at night. You follow? So there's different types of ko. Some of them, they all have a purpose. Some of the purposes are translated in English, some of them are not translated. जी.
उस बीमार आदमी को दमा है sick man has a cough.
Asthma. खांसी is cough. जी.
हम मेहमानों को खिलाते हैं. We feed our guests.
We feed the guests. Now this ko is not translated because it's just an object. जी.
What about इस बच्चे को नहीं मारते? The students do not hate this boy.
जी.
शनिचर के दिन अहमद को नज़ला था. Saturday Ahmad had a call.
जी
Had a call.
जी
जुबैर मुझको अपना नया जबात बतलाता है. जुबैर shows his new jubas. मुझको अपनी बहन से बहुत मोहब्बत है. I have love for my sister.
Yes, I love my sister a lot. जी. And then rule number 7, adverbs of reason, के लिए. So के लिए is for, के लिए, whatever reason it is. For example, मैं दूध के लिए दुकान जाता हूँ. In Arabic is मफ़ऊल लहू. So I go to the shop for milk. ठीक है? Now, if you want to make the object and the adverb of reason an entire sentence, what you would do is you would add not के लिए, but you would say इसलिए के. Now normally मैं दुकान जाता हूँ, मैं दूध के लिए दुकान जाता हूँ. But what you would say इसलिए. So लिए is still there, but लिए has the meaning of for. And you add the word इसलिए के followed by the whole sentence.
Did you remember this before?
We did it before the video. I think it slightly came before in briefly के लिए इसलिए के. But we're doing all the adverbs together, so we explain all of them here. Okay. What we can do as well is split the इसलिए के. So we can have मैं दुकान जाता हूँ इसलिए के. Yes? Or we can do split it and put the इसलिए before the verb and then put the ke after the verb followed by the adverb of reason. So मैं दुकान, so if you look at the previous one, what was it? मैं दुकान जाता हूँ इसलिए के. So the whole adverb is followed. And the next example we have, half the adverb comes here. The adverb indicator, kind of want to call it, all those words, adverb indicator, whatever. So adverb indicator and the adverb starts from there. So take the examples, Ji. Those examples.
मैं जुमा के दिन इसलिए नहाता हूँ के सुन्नत है.
So इसलिए नहा, इसलिए comes here. K is then start from there. You found it? Ji, next one.
मैं जुमा के दिन नहाता हूँ इसलिए के सुन्नत है.
Now they all come together. Obviously you have different focal point, different emphasis. You'll do that later on, inshallah. Ji.
मैं स्कूल में नहीं था इसलिए कि मैं बीमार था. I was at school because I was ill.
जी.
मैं इसलिए स्कूल में नहीं हूँ कि मैं बीमार हूँ. I was not in school because I was ill.
See now here, separate again. We have इसलिए के, and then here you have इसलिए, separated. Okay, next one.
मैं लोगों को धोखा नहीं देता इसलिए कि ये बहुत बड़ा गुनाह है. I do not treat people or deceive people because it's a very big sin.
A very grave sin, very big sin, जी.
तलबा इसलिए बात करते हैं कि क्लास में कोई टीचर नहीं है. तलबा are talking because there is no teacher in class.
Yeah. Right. Now the last rule is quite important. Is maybe it should have come earlier in hindsight, but yeah, it is what it is. We have the word hey and hey. So Ahmad, say for example, Ahmad घर में है. Ahmad is at home right now. But if you want to say, for example, Ahmad is at home after school usually. So if you want to say Ahmad कहाँ है? Where is Ahmad right now? So you say Ahmad घर में है. But where is Ahmad usually after school? So school के बाद Ahmad कहाँ होता है? Where would he be after school? So Ahmad school के बाद घर में होता है. So होता है, like a verb, that shows a continuous action or a habitual action. What happens more common than just hey. So hey is right now and hota hai is regularly. So Hajj mein bahut log hain. That would mean what? I am in Hajj right now and I'm saying मैं Hajj में हूँ यहाँ बहुत लोग हैं. And now we're saying right now, लोग में Hajj में बहुत लोग होते हैं. Like whenever you go for Hajj, mashallah, except for the corona years, बहुत लोग होते हैं. That's a habit every year. Umrah में भी बहुत लोग होते हैं. हर साल के दौरान भी बहुत लोग होते हैं. Like all the time, there are lots of people habituated talking. Not right now. Yes? Fahim? जी. And the word rehna, rehta hai, that can also be used as a joining word to show frequency. So hota hai means usually, and rehta hai means happens quite often. Yes? So for example, वो बीमार रहते हैं. He remains sick, meaning he stays sick. He's sick quite often. Yes? So दादा बीमार हैं. Dada is sick right now. And दादा बीमार रहते हैं. He it's just like basic hote hain, but hote hain is more of a like long term, and rehte is like a tajaddud in Arabic. It happens over and over again. You following? Okay. जी.
शक्कर मीठा होता है. Sugar is sweet.
Yes, somebody doesn't know. Okay, शक्कर कैसा होता है? मीठा होता है. जी.
खून लाल होता है. Blood is red.
Blood is red. ये खून है, ये खून नहीं, ये खून लाल होता है, ये काला है. Yeah, this blood is. So in science, probably heard it a lot in science, the hota hai verb, isn't it? जी.
हरफ सफ़ेद होता है. Stone is white. पैगंबर सच्चे होते हैं, नंबर से झूठ.
जी.
Qadi संजीदा होते हैं. The qadi is.
Judges are, or the judge is. Like you say, sanjida is like he acts with dignity, not like just like joking or messing around. No, modest is different. Huh? Mature, but the judge has mature in the first place. But like you can have a doctor can laugh with you and talk around with you, but in court you can't mess around and laugh around in court. It's a very serious occasion. So sanjida would mean look in the dictionary, huh? Dignified. जी.
जो जूते साफ नहीं होते. The shoes are not clean.
Shoes are not usually clean. They're usually dirty because सब ज़मीन पर चलते हैं उसके साथ. So those are some of the rules regarding. There's a lot of exercises, but those are the key rules regarding the adverbs. Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.